And if you level them up along the magistrate tree, they are that more useful. But you really need to level up your apprehension skill also, because that is the only real way of leveling up such a guy. And they also serve the purpose of being very useful for scouts. So there you go. Okay, we still haven't quite a sum of money in the pots, and I think I'll be spending it on a unit of bow samurai. And what about you guys here? You can never have too many Yari Ashigaru. So that is how it's going to be. And speaking of trade, how is this coming along? Yep. We need to export more incense. So if you get in here, you travel down here, and you go down here. What does that look? 100%, 100%. What? Producing way too much silk for whatever reason. What does that look? That's better. Can I move one guy back? Doing a bit of shuffling here just to get the optimal. It's weird, I mean, we are exporting 32 units here, 22 here. It's strange how it works out. Yeah, I'm not so certain how that works. Still, we have just increased our income further. And I mean, we can just produce and produce at this juncture. We have so much money to play around with. And that is exactly what we're going to do. But I am very curious to see what the Ouchi try to do here. Let's just zoom in on this navy here. Find some more guys with whom we can associate. Met some more guys. The Hoju and the Imagawa. Cool. Yes, this is fairly pleasing. Unfortunately, this is it for this turn, I am afraid, so again, I'll spare you the turn and I will get back to you. And we are back here in the winter of 1549, where our Ouchi enemies are biding their time, doing absolutely nothing. I have no idea what they're playing at. They aren't really doing anything. Our army has tried to move closer to the enemy province. I have this distinct plan of taking Nagato before we move on Thuo, because they seem to have completely left this place unguarded, and that is fine by me. I've moved my Metsuke, our Metsuke rather, into Urotomi lands to see what they're up to, if anything, and our allies, the Kikakawa, are moving on to face the enemy in their home province, and that is also a very nice sight to see indeed, because they can probably bleed the Ouchi dry, at least some. Thankfully, the Ouchi do not have much in the way of a navy, and unfortunately we can't really attack this navy because it's docked inside the port, and that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Unfortunately, we had an event this turn, which is as follows. You can't see it, but remember the event where I had to choose whether or not to spend 2,000 Koku to protect our trade lanes, or simply to ignore them at our own peril. Well, unfortunately, we got this event. Rampant piracy. In the wake of your disregard for recent Wako threats, pirates are now sweeping across your seas. 50% minus to town growth from ports and 50% less trade goods from trade posts. This is very annoying. This cuts our income down nearly by half. And that is, yeah, that is really, really annoying. And furthermore, it spawned this unit of Wako, who are potentially threatening our port here. Now, I don't feel confident enough in the size of my navy here to take on the Wako, at least not with high losses. Or perhaps we do. We'll be having 6 ships against his 5. But still, I don't think we have the capacity to really defeat them. So I'm just going to build another Bokubaya here. Another Bokubaya. Now, rather, I'll build another medium Bune. Yeah, and that should do it. Try to recruit some units, and we have actually completed all our moves for this turn. So it's up in our enemy's hands to play their cards now. So let's see what they attempt to do. And why not show you it? I don't really know why I skip these turns. They fill up some of our recording time, but it should be an interesting turn. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm not really too bothered about the threat presented by our enemy. I mean, they weaker than the Amco were. They don't have any access to ninja by the looks of it. Sorry, samurai. Oh, what's happening here? Shoni? What are they doing? Looks like they engaged the Wako pirates and were beaten off. Oh, major frame like that for a second. Don't know why. Let's see what Kikakawa do. They moved in, didn't move out. Well, they didn't conquer the territory, so does anyone guess what happened? Lots of movement this turn. Unlike Bow Ashigaru, bow samurai can defend themselves in melee and fire burning arrows into the enemy. Well, they can, if they have the proper research, which we don't have at the moment. But this is the first unit of our bow samurai. They're pretty good. Comparing to Yumi Garu. 40 reload skill, 45 accuracy, and 38 ammunition. So yeah, they have much higher accuracy, and they have quite good morale and melee skills compared to their Ashigaru counterparts, so they are good. Let's give some more of those, shall we? And let's see what we can find with our Metsuke. Nothing in this province so far. Well, that relieves me. Oh, we got another son, Sadayori. Oh, I actually missed this. Our son finally came over there, our last son. And he is due for commission as well. Let's give him the commission for finance. Increases our tax rate. Excellent. And Mori Sabayori produced... Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly certain he actually produced a daughter before, but this time it's a son. I'm not complaining. Cool beans. Okay. Let's just keep Takagake moving. Actually moved them into the fort because it saves him quite a bit of movement points to do so. And yeah, this province is wide open. It even has a military port. Let's get this Katana Samurai moving with them. Let's make sure that our daimyo is not with them. Yeah, that's a nice and balanced army, I think. More katana samurai here. Reinforce this navy. And reinforce this navy. Let's see what the Wako are up to. Nothing as far as I can see. So let's get these reinforced with these. And you know what? We're actually going to fight this battle if they all fight us. They won't. Well, at least they're far off from our trade lane. And let's move back to harass our enemy. Okay, we still have some money in the pot for this turn. And what to spend it on is the question. Now I'm pretty annoyed with the slow movement speed here, so I'm going to upgrade the roads for once. And what else did we do here? Enemy withdraws, do we know? They do. Got some more light cav which are moving with this army. Ooh, we got another port. We build more ships. We can go here. And the clan was destroyed. The Saito. The Saito are the ones over here. No, not over there. Over here. In Mino. Let's get our scout ship here. Scouting, because that's what it does. Nothing of interest. What else? What else can we attempt to do this turn? We've used all our money. Our research is still progressing with 3 turns off of getting our tax reform. And that looks to be about right. Let's make sure that this unit of Yumigaru is stationed here. We got lots of archer support in this province here, that's for sure. Okay, and we're still 3 turns of this annoying rampant piracy. Yeah, I have actually never declined that option that we got, so this is the first time I see the consequence of disregarding the piracy. I'm not sure that it happens all the time if you negate, choose not to support them or to destroy the pirates, that you will get this event. But it's worth noticing, worth knowing at least. Okay, oh, there our Kikakawa friends are. They didn't make it last turn. Let's see what they can do this turn. And yeah, I'm just going to spare you this turn. Now, let's see what happens to our Kikakawa friends. Our Shimazu trade partners, yeah, we got to trade with them again. I'm moving around a bit. As are everybody else. Oh yeah, the Chuzugabe. Oh yeah, they took a nice chunk out of the Wako. And so are the Shoni. Okay, that concludes the Wako threat. Oh, they actually took a province. The Kikakawa. Hopefully the enemy or the Ouchi can beat them back the next turn. I don't think I'll be in a position to actually take the province this turn. Oh, will I? We're just going to take this province. Going to keep it for ourselves. Imperial recognition.